Okay, hello everyone. This is PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski, and we are at the library. And we're lucky to have with us today Janine, who always comes along with us, Head of Public Services. Hi, Janine.
Hey, Sue, how you doing?
I'm doing great. And Lauren, who's coming to us from the Youth and Teen Services. Hi, Lauren.
Hi.
I was just listening to them. They were talking about the SCADs and lots of things that are going on, in the library, which there always is. This time we have extra funds going on at the library, so I can't wait to hear about it all. And so we'll start with Janine. Janine, you let us know what's going on.
Sure, Sue, would love to. Back getting ready for October. Our Sunday hours are back. 1 to 5 are open. So just a reminder, you have nothing to do on your Sunday afternoons. You want to get away from the football games or whatever, come on out to the library from 1 to 5.
Good to know.
And then coming up right off the bat, Saturday, October 1st, we have a flu shot clinic from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We've got the pharmacist from Walgreens will be here to administer the flu shot. So they're just asking that people bring either their Medicare cards or their health insurance cards for the shot.
Do you need to sign up ahead of time?
No.
No, just come in.
It is a drop-in clinic, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Getting ready for that season,
I know it.
And then coming up on Tuesday, October 4th at 6:30, we have Cuisine Quest, Southeast Asia and India. And we've got world traveler Brian Mikulski will be here for a whirlwind tour of the iconic regional cuisine and little delights from Thailand and Vietnam, Cambodia, and India with take-home recipes and restaurant recommendations. So this is a virtual program. So join us for that one. Our next program is Wednesday, October 5th at 6:30, Breast Health Basics. We have the folks from our outreach specialist, RN Michelle Schleiben from Northwest Medicine will be here to talk about to help people learn about the risk factors for women of average risk for breast cancer, current screening guidelines, and what you can do to reduce your risk. These, of course, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. Okay. Our next program is Monday, October 10th at 2 p.m. in Microsoft Word Basics. This is one of our tech classes, of course, so be sure to sign up for this ahead of time, folks, so you can partake in this virtual program. On Tuesday, October 11th at 6:30, we have Diana, the Glamorous and Tragic Life of a Princess. On Tuesday, October 11th, 6:30 for this virtual program, we have Barry Bradford will be here. She was, of course, known as the People's Princess and beloved for her compassion as much as for her glamour. And so Barry Bradford will be here to discuss how Diana's unexpected life veered between glamour and tragedy, and he'll share the unforgettable story of her sudden and controversial death. So join us for that. And then on Thursday, October 13th at 6:30, we have Cozy Comfort Foods. This is getting to that time of year. Chef Susan Maddox will be in the house. She'll be in the library, folks, which we have missed her for all these years. She'll show you how to prepare favorite cozy comfort foods in this live cooking demonstration, such as chicken pot pie, sweet corn and poblano chowder, and crock pot cobbler. She'll have recipes and samples will be provided at this program. So join us for this in-person program with Chef Susan Maddox.
This is a fun time of year to be doing a lot of, that cozy cooking.
It is, and especially with Chef Susan, she's always a blast, And then back at home again, Sunday at the cinema, folks. This is coming up Sunday, October 16th at 2 p.m. Downton Abbey: A New Era. We'll be showing that in-house in the meeting room on the big screen. So join us if you want to come out for a movie at the library. And coming up on Monday, October 17th at 6:30, we have a special trivia night at Giuliani's. all of our trivia nights are special. We actually have special guests this particular evening with State Senator Bill Cunningham and State Representative Fran Hurley. They are going to be here. They'll be asking some trivia questions along with all the other ones. And they're just a way for them to get out and meet their new local constituents, because our territories have changed. So they have now all of Palos Heights in their districts. So they want to come out and meet everybody. So
That's a fun way. Somebody,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and they're going to provide the prizes too. So that's even better. So, yeah. So join us for that. If you're going to come vote, you need to contact Giuliani's folks. Call them to reserve your table. Okay. This fills up very fast. Do not wait. Okay.
Okay, will do.
Yeah. All right. And then coming up on Tuesday, October 18th at 6:30, we have Al Capone and Elliot Ness, the real story of the Untouchables. And we have author Joseph Geringer. He'll be here for a journey back to the 1930s Chicago to learn about the government's fight against the Capone mob and their stranglehold on the Windy City. He's going to have in this in-person presentation some mob area curios and antiquities that will be on display as well. So join us for that.
Is that that's an in-person or it's virtual?
This will be in person. He will be in the library presenting this program.
Nice.
And we also will have it available to view virtually as well. That's what we call our hybrid, Sue. So
okay.
If we have an in-person presenter, we are still going to be posting it online, streaming it online, so people can still see it if they can't get out,
Well, that's really such a nice option for people.
It is. It really is. Especially, when it's getting to fall, the weather can be a little dicey sometimes.
It sure can.
Yeah. And then on Wednesday, October 19th, we have at 6:30, we have our Going Electric program on the road and in your home. The library is part of the green team here in town, in the city. And this is one of our programs we're offering to support our mission to go a little bit more green in this world. And we have the folks from CUB will be here, Citizens Utility Board, to share with us how we can go electric and save money, and both in our home and in our vehicles. So stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And on Sunday, October 23rd at 2 p.m., we have A Night to Remember, true paranormal investigation stories in this in-person program. We have the team from the West Suburban Paranormal Investigations. They'll share their stories, their visual evidence, and select audio clips from their paranormal investigations in the field. They will have Q&A to follow as well.
Have we had them before?
I've not had, these are new. I have not had them before.
Okay, I remember something paranormal before, probably that time of year, and I didn't know this was something that people had seen and loved, and it's back.
Yeah, no, this is something different, and so we'll have to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we have on Wednesday, October 26th, Genealogy Basics. If you want to know how to research your family history, but you don't know where to start, join Public Services Librarian Beth Stevens. She is our resident genealogist, and she'll give you an introduction to the basics of genealogy research. It's a great program for those of you who want to get started with that.
Very good.
And then on Thursday, October 27th, we have the Black Dahlia murders. We have, it was dubbed the Black Dahlia by reporters, but author Susan Giberman probes the brutal 1947 murder of Elizabeth Short in Los Angeles, one of the most famous unsolved homicides yet. So she will be here in a virtual format to present this program to us. Okay.
Very good.
And then coming up on Sunday, October 30th at 2 p.m., On-Screen Specters, Ghosts in Film. We're going to have a film historian, Dr. Annette Bochenik, will explore various depictions of ghosts in classic cinema, the technologies used to create these illusions, their connections to more contemporary films, all kinds of stuff. So if you're in the mood for all things ghostly or spectral-like, join us for that on Sunday, October 30th at 2 p.m. just to get ready for the big Halloween the next day.
Well, this is some great choices for those people who like to be a little scared by things.
Right. Yeah, so that's it for us. And now, of course, we're going over to the youth and teen services.
Great. Thanks, Janine.
All right, so we've got a lot of fun stuff for October, and we're going to start it off with our finger paint jamboree on October 6th, ages 2 to 5. We are going to provide the canvases. There'll either be butcher paper or poster paper or cardboard on the floor, and we'll provide the paints. Everyone just has to bring their imagination.
And this is, as was pointed out before, this is a really great thing to do at the library. That way you don't have to bring it all out at home.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have our performer, Andy Head, the wonderful Wacky Juggler, on Saturday, October 8th at 11 a.m. This is an all ages event, and we do just ask that you sign up ahead of time because there will be limited spots available.
That's fun.
Our mini pumpkin painting is a very popular program. I know we already have people on the waiting list, so expect a phone call soon if you are on the waiting list for that, but that's going to be Monday, October 10th at 4 p.m. for all ages. So everyone can come in and paint a pumpkin. We just need to be sure how many people are coming.
Wow, and those are beautiful. So I'm sure that they'll have some great creations.
Definitely. Next up, we've got our steam paper airplanes. So we are going to make different kinds of paper airplanes and see how well they do while throwing them in the air and figure out kind of why some work and some don't. That's going to be on Tuesday, October 11th at 4 p.m. Our furry readers are coming back. This is another one you're going to want to sign up for as soon as possible. This is going to be Wednesday, October 12th at 4 p.m. And we provide the books unless there's something very special you would like to read to a dog. But there are usually about 3 to 5 dogs who come in, and we get to sit and we get to read to them and pet some really fun dogs.
Cute. Fun times.
Next up, we've got our SpiderMan mason jars. So we are going to make these really cool mason jars, all with Spider-Man's face, and we'll be able to put some tea lights in them to make them kind of lanterns as well. So that is Wednesday, October 12th at 5 p.m.
Very, very good. That's so great. They have these battery operated tea lights now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got a million.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we've got our spider web craft, where we will be taking popsicle sticks and yarn and turning them into very unique, very spooky spider webs just in time for Halloween on Thursday, October 13th. After that, we are bringing back our sensory playtime. So if your little ones would like to come into the library, play with our sensory toys, we're going to have things to dig, things to color, things to sort, things to kind of play with. We'll probably have some shaving cream. So just to get all that energy out on Friday, October 14th at 11 a.m. We used to do them all the time before COVID, and now we're bringing them back.
Hooray.
Next up, we've got another STEAM challenge. This one is our newspaper tables, where we will see who can build the strongest structure out of just newspapers and tape. And that's going to be on October 17th at 4 p.m.
Oh, that sounds like a great kind of competition.
Yeah. Next up, we've got one that I know a bunch of people are super excited about because I've had people coming up and asking me about it already, and that's our tooth fairy pillows. So we are going to use fabric, and we are going to make a little pillow where you can stick your tooth in after you lose it, and the tooth fairy can leave your prize in that little pocket.
Adorable.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we got our haunted house silhouette painting on October 19th at 4 p.m. So another one that's just in time for Halloween. We'll be able to paint some really cool haunted houses on different kinds of paper.
You can get your house pretty decorated if you come
That's
to
right.
a few of these things.
That's right. Next up, we've got our monster story time on Thursday, October 20th for ages 2 to 5. So we'll just be reading some, not so scary stories and singing some songs about monsters, and it'll be a great time.
Sounds fun.
Next up, we've got our fall tree cotton ball painting, and that's on October 24th at 11 a.m. Children ages 2 to 5 can come in and pick up a little not paper clip, a little clothespin, and pick up a cotton ball, and then we're going to just use it to dab our paint.
Oh my gosh, that is a brilliant idea with the paperclip holding the paint ball, because otherwise you're getting yourself full of paint.
That's right, and this isn't finger painting, so we don't want that.
No, that's brilliant.
After that, we've got our Halloween stories and celebration, where with this program on October 26th, we're going to ask everybody to wear their Halloween costumes. And we're going to have stories and songs, and maybe we'll even get to do a little bit of trick-or-treating around the library too.
Ooh.
Next up, we've got our last STEAM program for the month with Light Up Haunted Houses. We are going to be using different circuits and things to try to get our houses to light up as best as we can and figure out what conducts electricity, what doesn't, and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all that we've got for you guys this month in the youth department.
Wow. Thank you, Lauren. I mean, there's just so many great choices for families and kids and stuff to do. Boy, if you're bored at all, there's no reason to be bored. There's the
That's
library.
right.
Do that. Super
Always
busy.
something to do.
Well, that is wonderful. And I'm glad for those who need the library on a Sunday that they can come back in again. I know a lot of homework can be done sometimes at the library in a quiet setting, or I like your suggestion, Janine, if you don't want to listen to the football game, just go and listen to.
That's right. And, you know, we have, everyone should stay tuned. We're getting ready to move back, open the upstairs again. And, but we'll see by October to see if that's happening. It should be happening around that time, but, you know, keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a flexible thing. You don't know when all the supplies come in and things are back to where they should be, or, well, they won't be where they should be, though, in a whole new place. So
Yeah.
Right.
everybody is so anxious to see everything that's been going on.
So are we.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to be beautiful. And I can't wait till the community gets to go in and really enjoy it.
Yeah. Sounds
Well,
good.
thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching us. We'll see you next time when we are at the library and find out what's happening in the month of November. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.